unveiling concealed conspiracies and hidden truths while challenging established narratives. I ain't talking about mother. When you got a certain amount of money and they like, oh, we at least about to get about 40, 50,000 out of her. Let's set up this fake ass business, fictitious business act like it's this and that, have real actors to come in. This is how these motherfuckers really get down. I'm thinking I'm talking to a salesperson to buy my fucking food truck, and I'm talking to a federal agent the whole time, dude. So we gotta be careful, especially when we conscious and we out here thinking we little nobody. Knowledge is better than anything, and people have that certain amount of knowledge. They don't want you to get a certain amount of power, to a certain plateau, you know? So I'm telling you what they do, because they just tried to do it to me again. So you just got to be real careful on out here, how you be moving and everything. That's as I said. Shoot them, motherfuckers. Stealing, scheming, and plotting.
Dollar bill, they know. Trust me,
So I'm about to do it. So we're gonna go to the next one and talk about the Grand Canyon. And the reason why I'm bringing up the Grand Canyon is because I done talked about this before. And remember, I told y'all that first and foremost, I always felt like it was something up with when we take flights and shit. I don't think it takes nearly as long as they say it out to be. I think the pilots are trained to go certain routes to make it seem as if this is further than what it is, but it's actually not. And basically, they was talking about it's this lady that she's gonna talk. She breaks it down and she's gonna show images of another map of showing how close everything really is, opposed to the globe map that they show us. And basically, because this is not the first time I've heard this about the Grand Canyon, that the Grand Canyon is a pathway to Africa. That's another reason why they don't want you there. But it's weird. I'm searching for that right now.
I'm confused
On
like what you're saying.
So
like, can you like explain that to me?
So basically, what I'm saying is to use as an example. You know, you've been to Africa several times. You know how it typically takes 15 hours, 10 hours, whatever it takes to get there, right? What she's saying, and what I believe it is some truth to it, is that it doesn't really take that long to get there. There's another path you can take to go straight there from here in America, but
And
they're
that is
lying to
the
you.
way. I'm saying, what is the other way that we get to Africa?
So one of them that they said is that the Grand Canyon is linked to Africa. If you go through the Grand Canyon all the way, the parts that they're blocking off and won't allow the public to go, it will lead you to Africa.
Okay, and so when you say lead me to Africa, are you saying that we're going to teleport there, or we're going underground and keep walking all the way till we lead to Africa?
Some people are saying walking, yeah.
They say it's an Egyptian tunnel. It's an Egypt tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, walking.
Because they found a lot of artifacts. Well, what I'm reading, they saying they had found a lot of Egyptian artifacts hidden under the Grand Canyon or something.
Trying to find it right now.
So like physically walking,
I feel like they be leaving.
So the allegation is that there's a way in the Grand Canyon for you to follow a path that's gonna lead you walking distance to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're gonna be physically walking.
Yeah.
And how long is that supposed to take?
Now that I don't know. That wasn't said exactly how long the walk is going to be.
Okay, so how do you get past the ocean?
But see, this is the thing.
They saying something about the Atlantic Ocean right now.
This is the
Let me
thing.
see it. I lost it.
They're telling you things about the ocean, but see, you don't know for sure if the ocean is actually separating here and there. We don't really know that. We only know the
They
path.
said, Jamie, that the Atlantic miles is this shit confusing.
I'm gonna try to YouTube.
They say it's separated by
know.
thousands of miles in the Atlantic Ocean. Now, this stems from an untold myth regarding hidden Egyptian artifacts, which are not supported by archaeologists or scientists' evidence. There is, however, a similar unconnected feature in Namibia called the Fish River. But right here, they saying the story suggests a connection, often cites in 1909 newspaper article about a supposed Egyptian tunnel or a cave filled with Egyptian artifacts. No evidence exists to support this claim, and it is widely regarded as a hoax. But then they have another one, the Grand Canyon of Africa, the Fish River. I don't know. It's confusing. One minute they saying it's connected, the next minute they saying it's not.
Because this is the thing. Even if it is some, you gotta think about it. If it is some truth to this, they're gonna bury that. They're not gonna just tell you that it is.
They saying it's true right here. They saying the archaeologists found all type of Egyptian artifacts in the Grand Canyon, but the government is hiding it, trying to cover it up.
Right, but
Sure.
I mean,
I believe that.
we know that. That's I don't think that supports that. It's a tunnel from the Grand Canyon in Arizona to the Grand Canyon site that's in Africa, and it's a tunnel for us to get there and physically walk to Africa and come up on that tunnel. Is that what you're saying, Jamie?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to say that again.
No, I'm saying that. Are you guys saying that we go into the physical Grand Canyon that's in Arizona, and there's a tunnel that you go to that you can continue to walk and run into Africa eventually
Right.
out of the tunnel?
Right.
So, how do you get past the ocean?
Yeah. So what I was saying is that although we know there's water, a large body of water by Africa, we know there's beaches and stuff like that, but there's also beaches and stuff here, right? So what I'm saying is we don't know really where the connectors are in the ocean. We're just going by what they're telling us. We don't really know. Like the other side of Africa could be the other side of Arizona. We just never go that route, so we don't know. It's like it's more than one way to go to let me use something that we both like. It's more, you know how it's more than one entrance to Beale Street. One side you may go across and you see the river on, and the other side you go on, the river's not over there. Still, but if they block that side where the river is at and never allow anyone to go over there, you'll never know that it's another way to get there. You would think this is the only way to get there.
But then you still do have that ocean. So how do you get across that? What I'm trying to figure out. Because nowhere you go, you have that ocean. But like, I don't know. It could make sense. I don't know.
I believe it could possibly be similar to what they showed us on Black Panther.
Right.
Do you remember on Black Panther when
he fell and they was fighting?
No. I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about when they was flying on those ships that they have, and when they were leaving Wakanda or entering Wakanda, there was like a portal that they would go through and it would get them to Wakanda. You remember that?
I do.
I believe it's something like that.
But if you're going down, I'm gonna have to shoot somebody. I don't know.
I mean, I see what Solo's saying, and I understand what Jamie's saying, because I do believe in sorcery, but I can't talk to about everybody like that because they think I'm suffering from psychosis. But y'all might think that I'm suffering from psychosis. It is actually portals that people, these deities come and they go through. It is. I'm telling you, they're using sorcery. And it's all over New York. It's all like you see it when you go to the buildings, but it's esoteric. If you're not into it, you'll miss it. You'll be like, what the fuck they got that hand right there with that wine? Like, if you don't know, then
that one.
I don't know.
I really want to find that one because this other lady, she explained it very fucking well. And she showed the images. Because the key to it is that what I'm trying to say is they're lying to us about how far everything is from each other. That's the part. That's the key to it.
You can't pull up a map right here for all us to see it with the countries, the continents, how they divided in the Atlantic Ocean.
Now I can pull that up, but it's a way it's a certain map that she had. I'm so mad I don't have that no more. I know I hit download on this shit.
You talking about that white lady?
No.
You talking about that Caucasian lady?
No, it was a black lady.
Because the white lady showed another map too, and she said that that they've been lying to us about the map and the places that they tell us is this. It's actually not. It's in a like she said this Tootage, and I don't know if you heard it, but she was saying that actually New Orleans, in Miami, she was Florida. She was saying that it was like, I don't know if she said it was like the Caribbeans or something, but it was another white lady. She had a map too, and she was saying the same thing. And the same thing with Jimmy's saying right now about how, and a pilot, I don't know if y'all remember that, a pilot came out and said this, that they are trained to go a whole opposite way. It doesn't take that long.
That's what I'm talking about.
He said it. He said that. I saw it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the pilots are deliberately manipulating us by going another route to make you think you're flying over so much water, but they're going the route so that you can see all that fucking water. But it's another route that they can go straight to it, but they're manipulating us because, like I said, we don't have access to any of this, so we don't know.